So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So off we go then. Roberto Carlos, and this is Rivaldo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Pelé, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now, and it's Gullit. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rijkaard. Belletti. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bale. Pelé. Threads one in. And this is Gullit. Swings it across. Van de Ven can get it clear. Nedved. To Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alisson punts it upfield. Now it's Martinez. And it's Rivaldo. Chance here to counter. Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. Adriano. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Gullit. And it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that was never going to make it. Rivaldo, distributed tidily. And the through ball. And he's certainly onside here. It's Van Basten! And he's there to get it away.
Inter really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
And here's Gullit, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Gullit. Gullit driving forwards. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising. Well, Gullit! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos. Barella. And it's Rivaldo. And here's Van Basten. Bale. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Pelé. Played out to the right. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's Hullet. And this is Adriano. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Van Basten. And he's forced to go back. It's a good run down the right. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Van de Ven has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rivaldo. Van Basten. And it's Nedved. To Barella.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
That is good alertness. Nedved. Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable...
Oh, no, this does not look good. Hangs in a... There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Maldini cuts it out. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Platini. Adriano. That's tidy. Rivaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Goes for the shot! Another save.
Rivaldo really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 23. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Rijkaard tries to clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Araujo stands tall and stands strong. Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Van Basten. Searching pass he's played there. Piqué getting this one clear. And it's Van Basten. That's a cute ball. Now it's Martinez. Piqué clears it away.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Numero 17. Numero 9.
He's got away. Bale puts them all in. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And here's Torres. Rummenigge. Oh, what a ball!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Roberto Carlos. Van de Ven. Martinez is herring after that one. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. This is it then, now or never. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Kukçu's... He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kaká wins the duel this time. Kaká. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ribéry. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Hullet. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Platini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Dumfries. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Kukçu. And he's in on Kaká! Ribéry.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Balde. And it's Balde. Raúl. Now Kaká. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Dumfries. Some good work on the right flank here. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Now it's Torres. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukçu. Raúl.
Such good technique.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. And he's there to get it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a good position here. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kukçu. Raúl. And he was alert to it. Maldini gets it away. Ambitious ball here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Oh, super find. And the flag has stayed down. And he's quick to get it clear again. Manchester United have it back and can... And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And here's Rosicki.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Balde. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu going full tilt down the left. And it's Michel Platini. Ribery will not want to lose out here. Takes a shot! He can get that clear. Oh, important interception. And Messi! Azar. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Rosicki. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Could move up a gear here. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Gullit. Number 15, Ribery. Coming on the field, number 9, Adriano. Number 8,
Jim, what are you thinking?
Bale.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Hazard caresses it through. Cleared without complication. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Adriano. Denied by an instinctive save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb. And the shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Manchester United.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 21.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Brzezinski to Hazard.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back in. Balde. That's a good run down the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that could set him on his way. Torres receives it in a wide position. Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back. Kukçu. Platini.
2 added minutes has been
Adriano.
indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now, can they get him away? No way through, so back it comes. It's a searching pass. Here comes the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please be reminded that drinking is
The
only
end of the
allowed in the
game.
areas shown on this
Reflections?
map. Thank you very
Well,
much
you
for
can
your
never
cooperation.
predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Milan.
matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Yamal. Adriano. Gerrard. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Cruyff. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Cruyff. He has found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's had it nicked away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bale receives it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's been cut out, well played. Adriano gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball.
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gravenberg is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Adriano. Oh, it's Van Basten.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the right. Couldn't squeeze it through. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, got Rummenigge! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Adriano going full steam ahead down the left flank. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rummenigge. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bonucci defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bale. And they can counter here. Probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gerrard. Bale. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he thumps it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bale. Now Platini.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? Yamal's cross. It's their second corner of the game. Gravenberg tries to clear. Plays the ball back. Piqué. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Well read, nice interception. A lot of space ahead. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No way through. And it's Michel Platini. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pass somewhat off target. Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Messi. He has a look up. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting.
Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that was vital. Yamal, and the counter is on. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Pele, and this is Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Basten, and they're quick to get it back. It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. They get a throw in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Cole knocks it into space. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan, and the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan get their fourth corner. Platini attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Platini goes steaming forward. Pele. Yamal. Shot could be on. Arsenal have their third corner. Cleared away. He's played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. He's on it, can he get away? Now that's well seen too.
There will be
Maldini,
5 minutes added time.
and it's Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes to add. That looks a cracking ball. Gerrard, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. Azar. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Gravenberg. Threads one in. And this is Hullet. He's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish.
And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.